Get in. You beat me on one game because I forgot to ban Kalos, and then you got 3. You lost on both of your mains. Is all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
Just go turn the music up to the mouth.
I can't win because he did beat me on Lucario, and I play at fucking Oro all the time, so I just lose this interaction. David committing self-harm. Check out the chili. Oh, it's right there. Wait, no. Definitely just kicked on. I'm feeling it. But okay, let's get some fucking commentary in this bitch. Losing to retired TO's tertiary is crazy. Fuck, dude, I can't win this. Fuck, I lost, dude. I lost this interaction. Dude, he's more of a twink than me. God. Gorgon, do you think you're more of a twink? Like, do you think, like, twink isn't... Being gay doesn't make you a twink, and being a twink doesn't make you gay, but do you think because you are gay it makes you more of a twink? This is twink is a spectrum. Okay. So am I like the straight white boy twink while you're like the other gay white boy twink? Okay, so you do think that helps? Yeah. I definitely think that helps your cause. I think that could be one of the factors. Yeah, I agree. I do think it's a factor in why you beat me though. I feel like if I was gay, it may add to it, you know?
Come on, Roy.
Like playing a top tier. I'm trying to figure this one out. Can you help me here? Yeah, like you have to be pretty gay for it to help, but I think this, I mean this in like genuinely a good way. I think you fit that like very well. How do you like calling someone gay as like, it's because it's had such like, people used it as such a negative connotation that when I say it as like just like a good thing, it feels like hard to say it as a compliment, you know? Like you nail being gay in a good way. Like I mean it in a completely good way, but it's hard to say that.
Because you could just specify afterwards not.
Ooh. Prototypical twink is a crazy set of 2 words, but I like it. It's my grinder. That's a good bio. Oh yeah, because David may actually rewatch the set for practice. Maybe we should give him some commentary. That's not just us talking about being twinks, but I do agree. I think you being gay helps your twinkage.
It'll help him.
Plato's theory of forms? Ooh, I definitely know what he's talking about. I know who Plato is. I should learn more about, like, the ancient philosophers of, you know, the world. I think it's cool. Good back here. David, like, setting it up. It felt like he wanted that. Oh, okay. So, like, okay, I see. So kind of like the idea is you are the form of like, you are the image in which a twink would be created. Platon. I see. No, that makes a lot of sense. See, I think like I am like the white boy. I'm that of like just like the token white boy. I feel, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have to admit it at this point. Like, I'm blonde. I live in Boulder. I have blue eyes. I'm like kind of gay, but like completely straight. Like it just kind of just like fits it, you know. But Solax unfortunately missing his jab, but still getting a solid amount of damage and being up against David in this last hit of game 1. And while game 1 isn't always the most impactful game, it can kind of set the mood for a set. And I think that in this case, because these two played earlier, it definitely will. I think it will be like, this may set David up to do really well, or it might set Solax up to take this again. And we'll see what happens. I do think something that will be very interesting. Solax doing a little bit of style for fun, but I will say in this set, in last set, they did not go. Counterpick did matter, actually. Because game 5, Solax got to counterpick and he picked Wario, and he got Battlefield.
Don't go PS2. Yes.
Yeah, PS2 is... Well, see, I always go PS2 because I think that may be my character's best stage. The more I play it, don't tell
It's
me
my
that.
character's best stage.
Oh yeah, it's really good for you too.
It's really good for my character.
Well, this is technically Yoshi's.
Yeah, but that's
Never
not
open,
legal,
yeah.
So
No, I think PS2 is so good for my character. I think it's fucked because I get a lot of the benefits that Pyro likes from it, and a lot of the benefits Mytho likes from it, which is kind of fucked. But little student gameplay. Sorry about that, people. Starting off a bit strong, David getting a down tilt, but Solax with an amazing roll in, kind of living on the stock, but David calling it out this time, hitting Squirtle. Still living, but now at 90 and really far off stage. This will probably have to be a switch, and David not getting the kill. That's an amazing start for Solax, but David, sure, may not have gotten the edge guard there, but he didn't give him a chance. Yeah, no, I don't want to bring that Lilat, because that stage was fucking janky as shit.
no, I don't want.
No one does. Lilat's not a good competitive
It is
stage.
not.
Especially when we have as many other good competitive stages in this game as we do. Lilat is not needed anymore.
There's also too much cheese.
Yeah, the
All
slide's
I-
kind of wild. I mean, it's not just like missing projectiles, it's more of like...
Mr. F smash hits on flats. Mr. F smash fucking hits on platforms. You can be sitting on the side cut and get Pyro F smash and die at 44.
Yeah,
Isn't that awesome?
It is awesome. It's really fucked up for my
There's
character.
so much jank you can do with projectiles too.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you can have roll off the top platform, then roll off the stage.
It's fucked up. It's really good. But back to the set. David playing very well. I don't know if we did not talk about it, but for those watching, David had just an amazing edge guard. Solax calling out that he wanted to go for it, but David actually just making it back, and Solax not able to get that kill on David. And David now in such a scary spot. Spot dodging through that grab, that would have been the stock, but this one will probably take it, and yes, it will. Solax at 90, we'll kind of see here, is he going to stay on this Charizard? And I don't know, I think he very well could, just kind of knowing like, hey, Will would have died there. Even Ivy may have died there, and I think he may just want that like extra 20% of living range. It's like, okay, a raw fair probably won't kill here. A raw up air probably won't kill yet. Still back air, jab, all the scary stuff will, but that's okay, because I have that. I have all these terrifying moves that also kill. So even though I'm at kill percent, it feels like you are too. And Roy's only at, what, 72?
Especially with Rage.
But, so like stripping a back air that was a bit too close on shield, and David just like, yep, I know. This was not quite spaced how it needed to, let me get this kill. And David now up a stock and down about 50%, but starting off really strong. Like already getting the Squirtle to 34, and it's scary because it's weird to say, but this could be kill percents for this Squirtle. This Squirtle, off of the next hit or two, could die just because of how light that character is. But good job on Solax switching off the Squirtle, kind of being like, okay, I need Ivy to do this. Squirtle's not going to be able to get this kill. Let's see what I can get Ivy off of. But David's still just racking up some more percent. Starting at 65, only at 65, but it's elite. And Solax, this is still definitely in the realm of possibility for him, but it's getting scary. Like, everyone knows it, Roy kills, and that David not gonna miss those jazz.
Follow.
Now the true battle begins.
Gorgon is correct. They have been going for that high ever since, but they can't, and now it's just an addiction. But we'll see what goes here. We know Solax has a few other characters in his pocket, but he is a PT main at heart, I feel. And
Yeah, I don't think
I think,
Wario would do well into this at all.
yeah, we saw that
It's not-
set.
it's
It
not
was
easy.
it was shaky on a good stage for him, and I don't think David will give him that stage again. So I think, yep, kind of as we would predicted. You missed it. Last set was game 5, 30 seconds left, maybe less. But
Oh yeah, it was close.
Solax sticking with the PT, but still going Battlefield. I think kind of like understanding that Ivy's kind of scary on the stage. And since Roy's juggling is so good, getting some of these extra platforms can be good.
Yeah, the middle flat is gonna help a lot.
And missing the whirlpool combo, but still not kind of taking much for it and kind of still evening up these percents, but ripping up B and taking about another 30, 25 off that. And David looking in a really scary place because it's Squirtle, it's Roy. That character can just kill, and Solax knowing it and just switching off, playing safe. This stage quite scary for Ivy. Ivy known for good side B, scary side B stuff. Good grab, one of the scariest stoppers. Maybe not the best, but it's big and it hits hard and does a lot of damage. So definitely a contributing factor to why Solax may have chosen the stage, but not getting to play that Ivy so much at all. David just so comfortable around it, forcing the Charizard, so again, he can live moves like that. Like you saw, it's like not many other characters would live Roy fair at ledge at 150 or 130. Like,
Not at all.
most characters are dead, and that's the other thing. It's just the rage. We talked about it again and again and again, and it's hard not to bring up. It's like this character just has so much fear factor. It's like, oh, that F tilt could have been a kill. Oh, up smash now kills. Oh, all of these scary moves can just eat your stock for breakfast. But David playing safe, playing smart, kind of taking his time. Commentators and rage. But David setting it up, and Gorgon and Jab talking about just rage as a mechanic, and it's so fucked up. And commentators talk about it because it is. It's how you see these crazy kills where, oh no, Roy F smashes Squirtle at 40 and he dies. But Solax switching off the Squirtle pretty early, kind of feeling not very comfortable on it. It kind of feels like, even though Squirtle can be really scary in the matchup, I think he wants to play safe and he doesn't want to risk the chance of getting hit by that down tilt and losing his stock with crazy early percent and fantastic edge guard. Solax just waiting, reacting, using that down air to catch David off stage. We're playing from a deficit, but not a stock one anymore. Now it's just percent, which PT can work back for sure. Starting already, it's 17, but it's a start, and that's all you need sometimes. It's just that little piece, that little hit, that little stray interaction that can start it. Yes, I do want to see a funny looking bird, baby girl. But David getting another early kill, actually, getting just last set we saw him not kill really late, and David doesn't want that shit again, and you can tell it because he is just killing. Jab, backhand. You look for these tech chases. He wants these stocks early. And almost even percents over. Now David having a full stock lead over Solax.
So 150.
Big feet. But yeah, as you're saying, he's like, he can live a long time, and we've seen him live a long time, so even though right now the percents are pretty bad, if he's living to 160, all of a sudden, it's so much scarier, because it's like, oh shoot, sure he's at kill percent, but he's not actually gonna die. But David wanting that kill right now, and looks like he's gonna get it. An amazing Jer from David. Two stocking Solax, and David up in the stage counter pick if he needs to, and putting himself in a situation where this is kind of scary now. Like, Solax doesn't try stage pick, and David feeling so much more comfortable, it feels. He doesn't have that nervous, almost shakiness in his gameplay that it felt like he had before, and it also feels like Solax had lost some of his confidence.
Yeah,
Like that.
I think the anger from the last match that they played was really
And yeah, and it's enough that he lost confidence, and now he's on to Palu. We don't know. I don't think I've seen this matchup in a while. Foco known for once having the land of Palu, now I guess and Palu is just Solax, which is crazy because he doesn't even play this character that much.
Alu's just kind of disappeared.
A lot of them aged out, Yo-Yo had to move away, and it's now a matchup that, for new players, they may not get a chance to learn. And that's unfortunate because this character is good and can be such and used to be so relevant, but now that it's not, you can get matchup checked, which is weird to think about.
That is very weird. I would never hear the words matchup.
It almost feels like it's happening. Like, some of these newer players don't... Like, David's not one of them. He played in the Paulo era. He experienced it. But some of the newer players, Ace, Space, and people who have gotten better now feel like they may not know that matchup. And that is kind of crazy. Paulo is fun. She does beat Game & Watch. Oh, well. And I love that. But David's starting off strong. He knows what he's doing, and taking the first stock off Paulo, which is a pretty important feat, genuinely. This character with a lead can be even more scary because now you have neutral beat. You have to approach that back air, which is so scary to do.
Yeah. So many things you have to be able to do.
But Solax getting out of that advantage state and looking for this kill. Like, currently only down 40%, but if he takes too much more, it could be a mountain to climb, to say the least, to bring back this game. And David, knowing his rage, knowing his percents, like, hey, I don't care what character you are, you can die. And
once he gets to around like 70%, that might be a little bit too much percent.
But still at 60, still kind of a good nair combo, can do about this much, but not getting the kill yet. David all the way up to 160. And now David just knowing that, hey, Paulo has these options, but they're not going to kill me. Like, I know how to avoid the killing ones, but fantastic now on Solax's part, catching David's air dodge from the start to the end. Yep, you are right. Paulo is one of those characters where she doesn't have any major strength, except for she's a pretty good anti-zoner. Is one of her big ones, but you are right. She's just that all-around character. But David with a fantastic read, taking Solax's stock, and now David nearly a full stock ahead. And after this combo, he'll be in the stock and percent lead, which is rough, especially when you're Solax, where you've been fighting with that momentum this whole set.
80% already. He needs to take this something to get. Gonna be difficult.
Nothing's coming. David going for a read, wanting the Solax stock there, and getting a down smash, but it's not gonna be enough. We're trying to rip another up air to see if he can get the kill, but David living that Paulo advantage state, and now Solax is gonna need to find this kill. Without a lot of Paulo's scary stuff, trying to go for an up smash call out, but sad it's not gonna go to time, but Solax in a pretty rough spot. 120 against Roy, having to take this stock and one more. That's a mountain and a half, to say the least. And getting a good offstage sequence here, almost getting that side B, but David feeling like he just knows his matchup too well.
Okay. Not
Getting around it, and Solax in just such a hard position, still struggling to get this kill on David, and going for an edge guard, but it's not enough, and
too low.
The SD's gonna take it. David wins the set 3-1. Those last two games played just so well. He felt so, you could tell he was confident. You could tell he was playing hot, and it showed. His gameplay felt good. What's up?
You're in charge of payout.
Okay. Third. Second.
Is that 3-1 or 3-2?
3-1.
I gotta go home because I'm going to 4 in the morning tomorrow.